Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Tuesday, the 31st of March, 2026. So, starting here with the synoptic yesterday at lunchtime, and we had some isobars quite close together across the country, quite brisk winds, but we did fly all day, and indeed the evening group took over and they flew all evening. This was the weather that they had last night. Winds had slackened off a little bit by then. Over midnight, that high pressure is starting to move in across the country. And if we move on to lunchtime today, we can see it's kind of ridging across northern France into Germany. We're on the edge of that. The warm front has become a weak affair, but it's put us in the warm sector. Predict out through midnight tonight into lunchtime tomorrow. You can see we're still in the warm sector. Winds have slackened off even more, but we do have an approaching cold front. Cloud cover, there's a fair bit of it today. I think we'll be lucky if we see any sunshine at all. Perhaps late in the afternoon, might get a little bit. If we look at the rain radar, there's a fair few showers coming down the country. Not all of them are going to get anywhere near us, but they're not that far away. And if we look at the rain forecast, we'll just take this through hour by hour. And you can see that Lasham's in here next to Sodium and Farmer are there. Yeah, you can see that those showers are either side of us throughout the day. There are some quite big gaps, and I think we'll be unfortunate if we get one, although it does look like about 3 in the afternoon we're going to see some close by. So we'll just keep an eye out for them, and we'll see what develops throughout the day. I've been looking for the Odium TAF to update. That's still 11 hours out of date. It's valid up until 9 o'clock this morning, so not really any use to us. So their actual is 2705 knots, greater than 10k visibility, broken at 1900 feet, broken at 4,500 feet, temperature 9, dew point 6, pressure 1030. And if we go to Middle Wallop, they're kind of upwind. They're forecasting 2705 knots, greater than 10k viz, scattered at 3,000 feet, temporarily between now and 2 o'clock this afternoon, broken at 2,000 feet, and a 30% chance that temporarily between now and 10 o'clock this morning, scattered at 1,200 feet. Spot winds to the north of us, 1,000 and 2,000 foot winds are 290 degrees 10 knots, 5,000 foot wind 310 20. To the south of us, 1,000 foot 330 degrees 15 knots, 2,000 and 5,000 are 340 degrees 15 and 20 respectively. Wind is showing at 10 o'clock this morning, 7 knot northwesterly. If we take that through until 6 o'clock this evening, 5 knot northwesterly. The local Met Office forecast shows that varying between 5 and 7 knots throughout the morning, and again in the afternoons decreasing, but going around towards the northwest from westerly in the start. Temperature-wise, GFS are forecasting about 12, 13 centigrade in the Lasham area at lunchtime today, with the dew point being down around about 9 centigrade, so not a great split there. Currently we have, if we just start to date this, it was about an hour ago, we have coming out for 8 degrees centigrade with a bit of imagination there, and the dew point down at 5 degrees centigrade. This was the camera on the south side at 7 o'clock this morning, and if I update that, you can see the change there, a little bit thicker cloud as the morning moves on. Sky sight is showing low cloud all day, maybe some weak thermals, but they're not going to go very high, 12, 13, 1,400 feet above sight. And if we look at top meteor, we'll run that through from 9 o'clock, just as sort of thermal activity. There is a little bit around, but there's also showers mixed in with it, so it doesn't look too good. No TAMs, there's nothing in the local area to worry about. So if we move on to the local airfield briefing, and we'll start with the glider allocations. We have two K21s on 4-day courses. We've got two K21s on boot flying. So K21 on casual list, there's K13 on trial lessons, and there is some single seat availability. And of course, the simulator is available as per usual. 2XL movements, we've not had any confirmation of this yet, so this is just a forecast. We'll wait and see what 2XL have to say and see if a flight plan comes through for that. Other movements today between 8:30 and 9:30 local tonight, there'll be a Chinook operating on the airfield. Please remain clear. You can travel around the Perry track, but do not go onto the airfield. Autumn Wave Camp, you're probably getting used to seeing these dates up here. 4th to the 23rd of October will be the duration of the expedition, 3 individual weeks. If you want to book, do so via the office. So that leaves us with airfield ops. General situation is that there's a high pressure building. Weak 1 front passed through during the night, putting us in the warm sector. We've got light northwesterly winds today, perhaps just a little bit of soaring if we're lucky, but I wouldn't count on it. We'll set up on runway 27 for normal ops, but we'll still have the cables on the boom on the south side. Please be ready when the cable or tug arrives, and please do not land or taxi aircraft on the disused runways, which are shown in red on the next slide. So here's our setup. Winching off the grass, air is towing off the tarmac. If there is a grid, I very much doubt it, it'll be 27 grass north with the self launchers behind. We'll be doing left-hand and right-hand circuits onto 27 grass south and north. That's it from me today. Have a great day's flying. Enjoy yourselves. Please keep it safe.